Being an executive producer on my own film was a great experience. For the longest time in Hollywood, I was always waiting for something to come, and I basically just said, you know what, I'm gonna take control and produce my own film, in which it's been quite a journey, and there's been a lot of hiccups in between the journey, but within those hiccups, we have great moments, and I'm super excited to show you guys what we came up with.
So you should like enter and like round the corner.
Come right here.
So stand up, and then he's gonna push you back down to the seat. Just like that. So Yonel came to us with this idea derived from the biblical story Cain and Abel. And from there, we kind of took that and transformed it into a modern day representation.
This is one of the ones that we've tried with the Hollywood, but it doesn't work.
I see. Oh, tones are looking good now.
Yeah.
Some flapping.
The story follows two brothers who just received a will following the passing of their father. One of the brothers, Cole, has to meet certain conditions in order to receive his half of the will. The other brother, Liam, has been put in charge by their father to make sure that Cole meets those conditions. Overall, this just creates a very hostile environment and really sets the tone for the film from then on.
We're on set right now of my brother's Guardian. We're about to finish day one. Looking pretty good. We got all the crew out here.
Camera speed, quiet on set, and action.
Dude.
Oh, man, sorry. You won't be in this shot, so you'll be good. Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
So weird to explain something you don't understand.
Exactly.
The scene that I found to be the most challenging was probably day two. We were inside of Cole's house, and I had to get a beer bottle smashed onto my head. And I remember Cole, which is played by Brandyn Burnette, we had a breakaway bottle, which is basically a beer bottle made of sugar glass. And it's supposed to basically take away the pain and make it pretty much shatter on impact, which is what they say on the paper, but I'm not gonna lie to you, that shit hurt like hell. He smashed it on my head, and it was so fragile that basically slapped the shit out of me. He hit me in the head like this with his hand. So I was wondering why the whole time. I was like, why is this hurting so much? And it ended up being, he just basically slapped me. And we had to do two of those takes.
Shit, good luck with the focus, man. That's all you. Actually,
No,
where's Eddie?
I might leave it just focused at the end.
Oh, just
But look at all the lights.
Oh,
He's
damn,
just
that
gonna-
looks fire.
All right, ready?
All right, everyone ready? Sound speed? Sure.
Camera speed. And action.
A lot of directors are apprehensive to talk about their inspirations for films. However, every director goes into films with references, and this one wasn't any different. In fact, contrary to what most people think, it's actually these references that help you discover fresh ideas. One of those references we had was during the alleyway scene. We took some strong inspiration from Joker with Joaquin Phoenix. The acting, the mood, the environment, we really tried to take some essential elements from that and incorporate it into our own scene.
So one of the biggest challenges that we actually faced on this was on the producing side. We actually split that role between me, Luke, and Yonel. It was definitely a lot of work in the pre-production, but together we made it happen. And let's just say we're gonna get a producer next time.
Working with Luke and Landon has been an absolute dream. These guys have such a good eye for cinematic filmmaking that it's really unstoppable. And them being so young too, I mean, Luke being 23 and Landon being 19, I think they're going to destroy the filmmaking scene very shortly.
Punch him in the stomach and then walk away and do it.
Okay.
All right, so let's work. We created the look of this film with one of my favorite camera lens setups. We had the Alexa Mini and the Cook Anamorphic Special Flares. Together, they created a very filmic look, which ultimately just feels so organic and is my favorite way to tell stories. Shooting indoors allowed us to get a really dense haze throughout the room, which just made the light so much more volumetric. And It also just set a really dark tone for the film.
It does a lot.
With all that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the film.